Yes.
After, let me hear what's the headline for you. After the Nigeria protest, it seems nothing was done to caution the what the demands. You feel that our government, our representative are impossible. They don't yield because democracy is for the people. You understand? Seems they are not yielding to Nigeria demands. We've seen the cases of Kenya, what transpired in Kenya of recent after the bills where the government proposed, and they came back to say, okay, they've what
Reviewing it.
yeah, they reviewed the this thing and they withdrawed it. In the case of Nigeria, when Nigerians were after the promise were made, many elections after elections and all that, first subsidy gone, and the Nigeria cannot, ascertain or the what they use the subsidy money for. They can't account for anything. Where do we go from here, sir?
Well, we are going to go nowhere. Look at the protest has ended, and the organizers have penned down another date, 1st of October, for a resumption.
Sorry to cut you, sir.
Yeah.
Should protest be announced? Because it gives government time to prepare
See,
and counter the
yes,
protest.
protests need to be announced. As far as I'm concerned, why protests should be announced is when it is announced, it gives room for dialogue. It gives room for government to act, because this government we are seeing now seems to be insensitive to the suffering of the people, of the masses. They don't care. Otherwise, since this for 10 days now, protests have been going on in this country. Even though that part of in some part of the country, the protests have been hijacked by looters and criminals along the way. But yet, what has government done? Government has done nothing to remedy, to look into some of the demands of the protesters. For instance, they said fuel. They have mentioned it, fuel. Although they mentioned all that, but the one that touches every member of the society is this hike in fuel, which the president said subsidy is gone. Look at this week now, we are in August, and Dangote refinery was supposed to start this week, and the first week is gone, and second week is going, and we have just heard that there's another date penned down for the production of fuel from Dangote refinery. The, the government, this is a private
The refinery.
individual. What can the government do? That is the problem. The government need to sit down. The president and the presidency, the House of Representatives, and the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria need to, all the senators. What are they doing with their mandate given to them by the masses? They were given this mandate to go there and represent the masses. But what has happened? Of course, the protest has ended. Let's wait and see what the Senate
Come
will do,
after
what the House of
do you see this
Representatives will do.
protest as a waste of?
No, the protest can never be said to be a waste, because they have signaled to the government that before now, the government of the day used to think that, well, the masses have no say. But now they have realized that the masses have much say. The masses can determine a lot of things. And so if they think that they can do anything and go as usual before this time, they will have to rethink.
Give us your thought on Northerner. I'm sure you are aware they are raising Russian flags, and you feel they are calling for external bodies to come and commit a coup or junta and take
Yes,
over
the
military intervention.
yeah, the Russian flag that were being used by some protesters in the north has nothing really tangible. It has no meaning, because the Russian government, the embassy in Nigeria have replied, have also made their part known that they have no connection whatsoever or relationship whatsoever
I
with
think
the
it's what is
protesters.
yeah. Sorry, it was influenced by what happened in Niger. Northern people, they are close to Niger. You see
Yes.
what is happening in the West Africa and with the ECOWAS. It's influenced by the other neighboring states.
Yeah. See, the truth is that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. And for that, I thank God for the Russian government who replied that they are not interested to interfere, and they can never interfere into the internal affairs of Nigeria, nor interfere into the internal affairs of any other nation. And that shows that they know the rules of the game. No nation, no country can unilaterally interfere into the internal affairs of any other country. So the using of Russian flag was orchestrated by
And
evil-minded politicians.
You
I
feel
can
the
say.
Northerners are more pain to the Southerners. They feel the impact of this inflation to the Southern and the West.
No, the truth is that this the suffering that is on now cannot be measured by saying the north is suffering more than the south, or the south is suffering more than the north, because it is a uniform suffering. Only that before now, the north, part of the north, used to, because of lack of education. You can see, go into a particular family, you see a lot of children that are wayward because they have no training, they have no education, they have no knowledge of what life is even truly about. So we cannot say that it is because of that the north is better, or because of that the south is better. All of them are, as far as this suffering is concerned, as far as this nation is concerned now, as far as this protest is concerned now, we are suffering in the same level.
The suffering is
It's
worldwide.
just everywhere.
What last word for the federal government of Nigeria? What do you?
Well, if I have to advise the federal government of Nigeria, I think they really need to wake up now. They have studied the protest, they have studied the handwriting, they have studied the demand of the protesters, and they need to know that the nation called Nigeria is so.
From hand to mouth. If you watch Nigeria now, a lot of people in Nigeria are hand to mouth.
Come out. It just people just work to feed, not
Yes.
to even, the standard of living has dropped since this. Will you say this is the worst so far?
This is the worst over. Because if another government came, it's worse than this one. Man, now that's the only solution. That's why a lot of people come out, youth. Now that youth need to wake up. Let us come out, everybody. It's not only by a few people be present on the road. Everybody shut down the shop. Let's fight for our rights. This is our rights.
The protest is over now. Do you feel where do we go from where? We'll just continue because
I think that they said 1 million march.
that would be October something.
Understand me?
Yeah.
Because and the secondly, all our protests that we are doing in this country, these are leaders have not valued the protest. Then say after 10 days that you guys want to do the protest, look at what the senior president said. Say you guys will be doing the protest, will be in our house and be eating. Is it a leader? Is it a good leader? We say open your mouth and say something like that. If something difficult, you come and admit people. Like we'll find please
find a way around.
We'll find a way around the solution. Cannot be say this. No. This Nigeria, it's where we talk so.
So no way out now. Is there hope for us?
My brother, it's difficult to. The only hope for you, everybody else now. Since where you are coming out and do protest, they didn't value our protest. Even look at it, the only protest I know is host. The best protest in this Nigeria now, ESAS. Because now we are not as one Nigeria, but some part will be say let's do protest, some part will be doing work. Which you call, because those people that went out, they don't have anywhere to go. They have somewhere to go, but let's fight for our rights. If everybody come out to the road, everybody come out to the road. Our government will fear us because we many more than them.
You feel that protest should not be announced before Nigeria should just come out and protest because it gives them room for them to prepare and counter.
Yes. Because if they wanted to do protest, let them announce it so that they will not be aware. This will be unexpected protest to them. Because since we are saying you give them a date. Look at it now. They already sought give some West, some youth money so that we say protest. Not, if you watch Bayelsa, they say come on, there's no protest in Bayelsa. Like I know many states there is no protest. In those states, I they have no big protest. Let's say Igbo land, all this.
Yeah, Biafra
land. Some of them are not doing protest. What you are buy and buy. Those one went out and do protests. They say they don't have their business I'm going to. No, they say let's fight because if they fight, look at how much are we buying for now?
They are still buying for 900, 1,000.
It's much for us. Seriously, let's ask ourselves a question.
What word do you want to tell the presidency this morning, sir?
Yeah, my advice to our president that just they started. I know they are promised us and faith, but they say the final will be started working for how many months? They say last year December. From they say we started working last year December. Then say
January.
They say March from Kaduna being a Kano. Kaduna refinery will be work. Those ones have not seen anything till now. Now they say this month, end of this month, they will be started working. We are still waiting for them. If the solution will be, I say the Dangote refinery will be buy crude in Naira, so that you sell in Naira. So since we have refinery, what happened to our refinery? We don't work to them just to be promise and give up promise and faith. This is not fair. Let's be realistic in this. Tell us. And secondly, again, for Mr. President to come out and we want you guys to be say right. Say 40,000 per bag. Is it possible for marketer to sell 40,000?
No.
Because I hear about the rice, they say it's only for civil servants. Also, what of other people? They are not in Nigeria. So they say only you go and fill the form for only civil servants to buy rice 40,000. So we that are not a servant, self-employed, we are not in Nigeria. But Nigeria want to do something. Say if you want to do NIA compulsory for everybody, why can't you do this? So NIA compulsory for everybody?
NIM, you use the NIM for the and your bank BVN and all that.
Yes. So since when they say it's compulsory, so everything that it belong to civil servant, it belong to self-employed. Understand me? So if they want the rest to come back to 40,000 per bag, they will make sure they wanted to, if they open border will be solution for us, let them open border so that can be buy something cheap.
So your advice to the government for them to open border?
Let them open border so that it will be cheap for us.
But Baba, you won't say that.
This man, Baba, me look at seriously, people are angry with you. Our Yoruba binu because ti bojú Yorùbá jẹ́.
Bojú Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti jálẹ̀kẹ̀ di ọmọ báyìí ní ìsìn.
Na súnmọ́, èmi ló kàn iṣẹ́ ẹ̀fọkànbalẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí. Ẹni ẹ̀fọkànbalẹ̀ a máa mú wálẹ̀. Níta fi máa mú wálẹ̀ ẹ̀bùn lọ sókè ni. Bàbá sódà báyìí.
Let the poor breathe.
Yes.
The poor don't choke now.
Na small choke.
All right.
Small choke.
All right, thank you. Bọ̀dá ẹ̀ ni mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní pé àwọn ò rí menstruation wọn mọ́, àwọn ò rí nǹkan oṣù wọn mọ́.
Ẹ gbà.
Bọ̀dá bò nílùú báyìí, àwa ló kàn o.
Ìlú ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ o.
Kò sí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí, ẹ sọ fún wa, protest ti parí.
Kò sí ẹ̀rọ tó jáde ń bẹ̀. Ìnira yẹn pọ̀ gidi gan. Kódà ibi tí Nàìjíríà lọ gan, Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan náà ló yé. So n tẹ́mi káàdì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé bí bàbá Tinubu tí ọba lè ṣe kinní yẹn, bàbá olówó rẹ̀ tá à ń bàjẹ́ tá a bá fi sílẹ̀ bí ò lè pa ààyè. Ká padà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àárọ̀ kí ìjọba ológun kí wọ́n take over.
Ká padà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àárọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ṣé ti rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Haúsá Northern Àrẹwà wọ́n ń gbé Russia flag Russia pé káwọn wọ́n ní kí Russia wá gba ìjọba.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So kí ni àǹfààní Ọlọ́run fún Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run fún wa ní gbogbo ohun tí Ọlọ́run máa fún ẹ̀dá láyé. Kódà táwọn òyìnbó gan bá rí opportunity láti gba Nàìjíríà wọ́n rẹ̀ láti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí ni tá a fẹ́ tọ́lọ̀ ò ṣe fún wa bí báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àwọn ìjọba tá a ní ìjọba tó yẹ pé ojú kòkòrò tí wọ́n nìkan ni wọ́n mọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣá idà Ọlọ́run ọba yóò bá gbogbo wọn.
Ṣé wọ́n á ṣépè fún wọn báyìí nísìnyí?
Yẹ́n bá kú rẹ̀ wọn ò lè sóore. Àtúbọ̀tán wọn kò sì ní dáa. Ìkà ni wọ́n.
Èló lára nǹkan nísìn.
Ìyàwó ò lè tẹ àmì ìyàwó ò lóòótọ́ sọ́kọ ọmọ ọkọ lóòótọ́ sí ìyàwó mọ́. Òbí bàbá ọmọ ọ ń sáfọ́ mọ́ nítorí kíni àti jẹ àti mu ó dogun ọmọ dìdàkudà.
Àwọn ọmọ ń ṣe yahoo tó yẹ pé wọ́n wá hà nígbà kan ni ó ti bọ́ síta bàbá ń lo ọmọ ń lo bàbá sọ́dà bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ́dà kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá Tinubu ìtàn àtúbọ̀tán yóò ní dá o. Tẹ́mi máa sọ òjò báyìí lọ. Ṣẹ̀tẹ̀ rí ọ̀dọ̀ wa ní bí àwọn Ìlọrin Kwara State tó fa Ọ̀ṣun yẹn.
Nǹkan wọn pọ̀.
Náà tó tẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣoògùn owó nísìnyí báyìí.
Báwo ni ṣoògùn owó? Brother mi ẹ má bínú. Nǹkan 1,000. See, I went to market yesterday.
Yóò ṣe torí pé kí ni irú ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ bá kú. Ọlọ́run ìjà báyà kú.
Ṣé wàá fẹ́yàn ṣoògùn owó ti yín báyìí ní ìsìtórí?
Bá jẹ́ bá dé yẹn tó bá jẹ́ ìjọba ọ̀gá yóò fi ṣe ọ̀hún ìjọba fún yín o torí ibi ní gbogbo ìbára báyìí ní ìsìn oṣù yẹn o.
Owó gan ò tiẹ̀ ṣe kinní náà.
Owó àwọn tó ná.
Ẹ̀rí ọ̀tún gbọ́nà. Wèrè ti pọ̀ jù. Wèrè.
Bàbá Tinubu ọ̀tún ọ̀bà máa ń tí wọ́n ṣe kẹ́fì ìjọba rẹ̀ kẹ́kẹ́ gbogbo wàhálà jẹjẹrẹ kó yàn sí tí gbogbo wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣépè fún ẹ tí wọ́n bá wọn o àwọn arójútù ọ̀rọ̀ ayé wọn mọ́ tí wọ́n kú.
Akàndégbò mọ́jú. Ẹ wá sọ adìẹ bọ́ọ̀lù ẹ ń fẹ́.
Wọ́n ní kẹ́ fọkàn balẹ̀ a máa ṣe.
Ọ̀sán bá jẹ́ orí kí ni orí dùn.
Ẹ má bínú ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan mọ́ sọ kankan fún nígbà tí bàbá ìgbà máìkì láti May 29 láti jẹ́ bàbá Tinubu yìí. Tó ti sọ pé justice is gone àtìgbà náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Afarada ẹni kẹ́ farada wọ́n ní kẹ́ fọkàn balẹ̀.
Ọdún mélòó sẹ́dúró ẹ̀bùn ìbá tó kú tẹ́ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ti kú torí wàhálà tá a bá kiri ni lọ́pọ̀ gbogbo rẹ̀ yìí o.
Èyàn kàn mọ́ mọ́ra ni.
Ọmọ ìjọba ṣe kẹ́kẹ́ kálí mi ọ̀bọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
101 ò ní tẹ̀yàn jẹ lójúmọ́.
Ìjọba sẹ́kọ̀tì kan ló máa sinmi.
Jẹ́ tó wù wá.
Owó epo báyìí ni wàhálà báyìí.
Ọkọjà bẹ́ẹ̀ wo epo ṣe tọ́ o.
Àtẹ̀wá lè travel gan mọ́ báyìí. Ẹ wo.
Ẹ bọ̀ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ travel lọ. Ẹ máa wọkọ̀ lọ sẹ́kọ̀ 25,000-30,000 naira.
Yeah, 25,000.
Owó ìwọ̀n tẹ́lẹ̀ wà lẹ́mọ̀ ọkọ̀ 4,000 3,000 lọ sẹ́kọ̀.
Yàtẹ̀ bá wọ sọ́lẹ̀.
àwọn èèyàn bínú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yá kan lọ gbé pọ́ọ̀tì ó ṣe protest because ó ń dùn pé àti jẹun fọ́mọ I went to market yesterday supermarket last week I bought that milk for my baby I bought it how much I bought it 800 from 800 850 from 850 900 from 900 1001.
Which milk you dey buy 800 baby milk or
which sachet milk you na dey buy me sin
okay
so that I go dinner I can't buy see when my wife give birth to boy for twins last year October I started buy my boy 3,200 now it's 5,700
for the milk.
yes my boy so pampers I buy 6,000 plus we are buying 9,000 something.
So for a married man now, Nigeria.
It's difficult for a married man. Even if a single is single to marry now, you'll be afraid of to marry. Say, I'm going to this kind of situation because the money that you have seen is not enough for you to feed the family. Common bread, let's go to bread. It's 2,000. Bread that we are buying 350 before, from 350 to 500.
Is that the reason why a lot of young men know they marry again now?
Yes. You can't say young boy because you calculate yourself before you go to a relationship. Do you know how much are you going to just marry? If you don't check your pocket first before you do anything marriage. For now. So Baba Tinubu, Eba say that please do it well for us. Let's say a young guy or youth to enjoy this your government so that we pray for you.
Baba Tinubu do today you want to yawo e le lowo country ni.
Mechanic.
Today you want to yawo e le lowo. Abi kí ló dé na? Ẹ̀rù tẹ̀ ń bèèrè kẹ́bà no social go marry o. You know the same for it. Na even the one me at the system you know.
How much you work for mechanic?
How much they work? Work one will be pay everything just cost. So I beg. The man no fit do am make you just turn am.
All right, thank you so much. Ẹgbẹ́ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ n share live coverage yìí fún yín.